Take one. Blank talk.
There's no take twos. All right? This is a live show, and it is what it is. I try to keep my comments to PG and not too offending to anybody, right?
Defending or offending?
Offending.
There you go.
Anyways,
offensive.
Offensive. Hello, everybody. I'm Bill Batson. Batson Enterprises. You're on Blank Talk. I'm here live with
Eden Batson.
Yay!
Of Batson Enterprises.
Eden's my daughter, by the way. A little something special today, a little something different. You know, we always talk about blanks. We might pull out a couple blanks if some people want to see some blanks and stuff. But we're going to talk about special components.
And secret components.
Secret components. And different applications for different components that people might not think of. Little tips and tricks, you know, from our team. You know, I'm sure people have thought about this and they have done similar things, and we're always looking for tips and tricks.
So if you have any, put them in the comments below while we're showing. If you see something that reminds you of something that you do, put them in the comments. We would love to hear them.
Yeah, most definitely. And if you have any questions outside of our live show, we'll try to answer some questions, but I know we're having a little difficulties.
Yeah, right now with the comment section, because of the internet in here, the way that our comments are coming in, you guys are a little bit later than what we can see.
Sure.
So like when we did our giveaway last week and we said the first 5 people, those were the first 5 comments that we saw, and apparently that's not how they were actually posted.
We did make it right, though.
We did make it right. I did send out some shirts to some people who were supposed to receive shirts.
Excellent.
Ain't no thing.
Ain't no thing.
Ain't no thing.
But we are way out in the boonies. If you've ever been to Swim, Washington, we are far from anything. I can see Canada from
Canada?
Here. Canada, yep.
One more take. Say it one more time.
Canada.
Okay, that's okay. We've committed.
I'm committed to the Canada. All right. So yeah, we have a little issue sometimes with our internet. Not a big deal.
We try.
Yep. So we're here today to talk about that. Any other housekeeping we need to talk about?
I don't have a lot of housekeeping. Our decals are still up on Build to Fish. If you missed any of our giveaways where we gave away some of those, decals are up on build2fish.com, along with our shirts, which we are not wearing today, but my dad does have an extra special Aloha shirt on today.
Yeah.
What makes it so special?
This is one of my dad's old shirts.
Grandpa Bob.
Yeah, my father was a pioneer in this industry and was around for a long time and was one of the top guys in our industry for many years. And he had a nice selection of shirts, and I inherited them. So part of my collection, as you see, like this one today, has the oluas on it.
Yeah.
And it has the Hawaiian leaves, and this is a special shirt for me.
Yeah, you have a lot of Grandpa's Aloha shirts.
I do. I have a lot of his Ren Spooners. The Ren Spooner is a popular Hawaiian Aloha shirt. And I also have Uncle Jim's, Carrie's father, Jim Batson. I have some shirts from him in the collection. As you probably know, Bill collects a lot of things. Aloha shirts would be one of them.
That is one of them.
Along with lures and rods and reels and
everything else that has to do with fishing.
Yeah. Somebody's actually sending me a box of 20 new poppers.
Really?
From Hawaii, old antique poppers.
Oh, you're gonna put them in a shadow box?
Yeah, I am. I have I have a shadow box now with some marked white lures from Hawaii, hand carved poppers and things like that.
I've seen that. I think I hung that up in your office for you.
You might have. I know Holly's husband made it for me. So, anyways, thank you for commenting on my shirt.
Of course, it's beautiful.
It's one of my favorites.
It's a good one.
My wife says it's a little big on me, but not too bad.
Oh, you're slimming out.
I'm slimming up a little bit. I've been on a diet. Mom's got me on a diet. All right, we're digressing.
We are digressing. Okay,
all right.
Secret components.
Secret components. I don't know if I like that thing.
I like that thing.
All right, so we're going to talk about some secret components first. We do a lot of different things for a lot of different people. We do a lot of private label business. I'm going to show a couple things really quick. So as I talk about this, private label. Where did I put the private label?
Can I open up a box?
Yeah, you can open up a box. We'll talk about all these little boxes later. We do a lot of different things. We do molded reel seats for folks. This one is a special molded reel seat for a particular customer. I'm not going to share who the customers are, even though this reel seat, I think they still buy this reel seat, but this is a trigger reel seat when it has a rubber coating over the top of it. We do a lot of fly seats in the fly industry. This one was done for a special customer, and they have their logo engraved on here. As you see, I blacked it out so we don't get any issues, right? We do a lot of fly reel seats. This is another one with the cork composite with a cutout. This is the winged nuts that they wanted, slide bands. So we do a lot of private label stuff, which is cool. I've mentioned this before. Our private label business is huge for us.
Yeah.
So what you see in our catalog is probably 60 to 65% of what we sell in that huge catalog, our 300-page color catalog. We do a lot of special things for people all the time.
Yeah.
So different other things. We do a really good job with our cork. This is just one particular piece of cork a customer wanted with different inlays. What's cool about our cork is 100-piece minimum for any one style. 100-piece minimums are very rare to be able to do. We'll do 100-piece minimums, whether it be a cork composite or something like this or anything like that.
Anything you can think of with cork.
Other special stuff would be something like this I'm bringing out. So this will be a stocking item. This is what we call a lure butt.
Okay.
It goes for a surf rod. Surf rod fits inside of it. And they stick it in the rocks. So you can see.
Oh.
This is a stainless steel 12-inch. Go ahead and take a look at it. It's pretty,
got some weight to it, yeah.
It's got heavy duty. So it would go on
Start banging it on
a butt of a surf rod, and they stick it in the rocks. So, for instance, I bought 300 of these. I had a customer that needed 50 of them. So I bought 300 of them. I know I can sell them. I can sell anything if I have it. So I'm bringing in these. So these will be available to my Hawaii customers because this is more of a Hawaii thing. Stick it in the lava rocks.
Okay. Well, if you're in Hawaii and that looks interesting to you.
Or even, guys on the East Coast that, fish off the piers or not the piers, but maybe the jetties where they stick their rocks in jetties.
Yeah.
And they want something that's solid. This would be a special item that we would have, and we're getting these soon.
Secret components.
Secret components, right? So this is something new that we would have. So things like that. It's pretty cool. I do a lot of different things.
Yeah, we have a lot of stuff set up over here.
Yeah, so I brought out some stuff to show. We do special blanks for folks. We do in different carbon weaves. So I have. Get up
close with us?
Yeah, let's go. Make sure you just show like this. Here, one more. There you go. You can see different carbon weaves that we do for people on different blanks. That's kind of cool. You can pick your weave. You can pick your blank and your weave and say, Bill, I would like this weave throughout the whole blank, or just do it on the first half of the blank, or do it 12 inches up off of the butt, because it doesn't matter, it's going to be hidden.
Those are pretty neat.
Those are pretty cool. So we do a lot of special stuff in regards to weaves. We do special colors. These are all a few colors that I had.
Do I need to worry about the labels on these ones?
I had to label a little bit. These are all special stuff that we do.
That's pretty. I like that middle one.
Yeah.
So do we have any of these in stock right now?
Yes, actually. Cobalt blue is in a few of our series. We have the titanium chrome in a few different series, but it doesn't matter. You could take this color and put it on any blank you want. Any Batson blank you want for a minimum.
Yeah.
I think color minimum for something that I already stock is 50 piece.
Wow, that's low.
So 50 piece minimum. Hey, Bill, I like that SP843, blah, blah, blah. I don't want it in cobalt blue. I want it in a dark blue. Or I want it in a titanium chrome. Or I want it just sanded. Or I want a different thing. So things like that.
Neat. Is this a Q&A episode?
Yeah, if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. I'm just rambling through some things. So just to let people know different things that we do here. And I'm going to show some special components here that I do have stocked that you can buy through a distributor. You contact me, I can get you a distributor, or we'll find some way for you to get it. These are all limited items. A lot of it is overruns. But different things we can do. I mean, like the carbon craze has been very popular
This is
lately.
my favorite.
Yep.
I love these.
All the different colored carbons, whether it be, you know,
I saw a build with that one made the other day.
the light blues, the Charlie Brown. I call that the Charlie Brown. You want to get in close on this, Holly? I can do any shape, any color, any size for smaller minimums. These are all Batson original design. They have since been copied by other folks.
You're like Mary Poppins.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Lots of different colors, lots of different things. These are all just in the same style.
Yeah.
But any one of these colors in any style that you can think of. Wait a minute, I got one more.
Oh, Mary Poppins over here.
So a lot of different colors, a lot of different styles. You can do it from the butt cap all the way up whoop, to the foregrips, to the butt caps.
I kind of want to play dominoes. And
No, don't knock them all down. This is my...
Yeah, Jeff?
Question.
Yes.
Are the colors painted on?
No, it's actually a weave.
Repeat the question.
Oh, they are asking me if the color is painted on. These are not painted on colors. These are actually weaved on. So you have a, for instance, this would be a pink weave and the gray carbon fiber, right?
Yeah.
So the color is a glass. So it's a glass weave. So it's a glass and carbon mixture, right? So the color is on the fiberglass and the gray is the carbon fiber.
That's pretty neat.
And is any one weave stronger than the other?
No, they're all the same. They're all the same. They're all glass and carbon. He's asking me if one is stronger than the other. No, it's just a color, you know. I do have something that looks different. I don't know how this one compares to the other ones, but this one is a...
Like a diamond?
Yeah, like a diamond pattern over a clear glass.
Yeah.
Glass. So that's the only one that's basically different. So if you did that find something that's different than the others.
I like that.
Yeah, that's kind of a cool one. But all the colors are available. Minimums on something like this, 100-piece minimum, any color, any size, any shape, special shapes, all that kind of stuff. So
Special shapes.
special shapes, special, and then all the colors available. We've had this out for years. I do sell some of the OEMs. Get some special colors from us. We drop ship all over the world. It doesn't really matter. These are not made in China. These are made in a factory in North Africa that we've partnered with many years ago. So cool secret stuff, right?
Secret stuff.
Secret stuff. Different things people might not know. We do all of our guides in all the Alps frames or any of the forecast frames with any different colored rings. This is a 316 with a zirconium C ring, we call it. Right. Another cool one I like, classic black and gold.
That looks fancy.
Yeah, this is fancy. This is all stuff that I have stashed for me because I build and I want to build the special stuff. But this is all available.
Is this all the stuff that's sitting on your desk?
Yeah, not on my desk, but yeah, around my desk. This is the black and gold.
That's pretty.
Isn't that pretty?
I like it.
And
Are you
that's
going to build me something with that?
And that's a zirconium ring. I might one day. And that's a zirconium ring. So all of the colored rings are zirconium, which is a harder than hardloy, very similar to an SIC in regards to hardness. And you can shape in, but not as brittle as SIC. I'm not a big fan of SIC because of the brittleness. Yes, they might be a little harder, but they're brittler. Brittler?
Is that a word?
It is now. It's Batson vocabulary, brittler.
We have a special language that we speak here.
And then there's zirconium. So stuff like that. It's kind of cool. Special items that you can order. The minimum on guides is 25 piece. So if there's anything that you want or you decide you want, if you're not a customer.
And is that just one size?
One size.
25 piece?
Yeah, yeah. So we're gonna move this stuff down so we can.
Oh yeah, I have more room now.
Yeah,
oh,
we can
don't
move some
smash
stuff
my
down.
Fingies.
Right. Other special stuff that we do. Well, this is not a special item, but this is a stocking item people don't know about. It's a painted reel seat. Right?
Oh.
And the hood actually is painted at the same time, so you can. It matches up. It's a double locking Alps TX reel seat.
Do you want me to get close?
Yeah, you want to get it close up there so people can see it?
I would love to, because this is super cool.
That is a cool one. That's one of the only painted reel seats that we do. We have access to many different colored painted reel seats, but this is the one I like the most. that I decided to carry.
That's pretty, right? I like this one. Kind of looks like a shark.
Yeah, it is kind of cool.
It's
I like the colors.
Tailor underbelly.
Yep. We can move all this stuff to the side as I talk about it. It's kind of cool. It's
Yeah,
a cool,
I like
it's a cool, it's a cool reel seat, right?
It's pretty all right.
We're always looking at different platings and things like that. This is a new coating that I'm working on for our guides. It has been saltwater tested, and this might be our next guide.
Oh, you're giving them secrets.
Secret
Those are
stuff.
super secret, like
Super
top secret.
Yep. We talked about our butt.
Yeah.
All right, we'll put that off to the side. We talked about our cork.
Yes, we did.
Talked about that. I like this, kind of cool. Off subject a little bit. This is a fish whacker, for lack of a better word. It's a fish whacker we use up here in Washington, whacking fish. Puts them out of their misery quickly, right?
I also keep one in my car.
You should, along with a little 22 pistol, or the judge.
Or the judge.
Anyways, we won't talk about that. Yes, Jeff. Question.
Bob's asking, what size does it come in? I think the real seat you just have.
The shark one?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to say the shark one. So this is a 16. It's a TX 16, and it has all the diameters from a 0.85 all the way up to a 15.0. And this is a cool seat. I have some rods built with this. If I'm not using aluminum, this is another one that I like for all of my inshore casting rods. Very durable. He's asking what size they come in. 16, 0.85 inner diameters all the way up to a 15.0 diameter. So
Pretty okay.
back to my fish whacker. This, I've seen people start using this technique in some rod building applications. This was made for me years ago. I've also have some cork made the same way. So what they do is they dip it in water and they put they hook 2 electrodes to it and zap it. And it comes out with this.
Oh, I thought they did that like hand carving to make it look like trees.
This is zapped. I call it zapped. They have a name for it. They've been doing it on guitars for a while and different kind of things. But I've seen guys lately take this, and as it burns, they've been adding glow to all this, right? So they'll put a layer of glow over the top of it, wipe it down, and then put a finish coat over it, and it looks awesome on a fishing rod. But anyways,
That sounds like something Eddie would do.
Want to show that?
Yeah.
A little close up of that. I call it zapping. I'm sure there's a name for it. If anybody knows what that name is, when they put the electrodes on it, they dip it in water, pull it out, and zap it, and they actually burn it. I have pieces of cork done that way also, but I've seen people doing it. Yes, Jeff?
We have a question about somebody read on Bloody Decks that we have a new drive belt for power wrappers.
Yep.
And they got really dry weather in Colorado, so they wanted to kind of know about them. Should they check out
Sure.
Al's website? Or
Repeat question?
Al Engling has a really good belt, but I also have a belt that I've been sending out, getting some testing done on.
Oh, hey.
And this is just more of an accessory. I've been just sending them out to people. I think it's just I don't know if I'm gonna
Butcher it?
Yeah, it's a silicone, but just something that we've been working on. I've had it for a while. I mostly just send them out to people as a gift. But if you have any questions about it, please email me directly. And I'll be happy to send you one to play with or to test. And
What is it for?
It's for the drive belts.
Oh.
I know Al Engling makes one, a yellow one that works really good. The one that comes with our machine is okay. But also looking at maybe upgrading my machines.
Yeah.
And this might be an addition to an Alps machine eventually, which would be a little upgraded belt.
Yeah.
That comes with the machines. But if you are interested in these belts, I'd be more than happy to send you one. Send me an email personally, bill@batsonenterprises.com, and I'll talk to you about it. So he was asking about the belt that I was talking about on Bloody Decks. I offered somebody on Bloody Decks if they wanted to try one of these prototype belts before I start putting them on all the Alps machines to contact me. So that's what he wanted to know. So thanks, Sean. Coming out. Woo!
Woohoo!
Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. This is kind of cool. Ooh. Isn't that kind of cool?
Yeah, it's pretty all right. You're
like
swinging
that.
it around.
Yep.
Yes,
okay.
Jeff.
Leanne's tuned in.
Oh,
Hey,
good.
Leanne.
Hey, Leanne. I hope you're feeling better. You've been in our prayers. So,
Yeah.
I'm glad you're watching. Let me know when you get back to building. I've got some builds for you. Leanne is an awesome builder. Leanne Gardner, awesome builder.
I don't know where these go.
And questions can always come to Bill Batson, bill@batsonenterprises.com. If I don't answer it, I will send it off to somebody else within my team. I have 22 in-house team members, employees. We call them team members. And if I can't directly answer it, I send it to somebody else. Or if I don't have time, I'll send it to somebody. Maybe it'd be Mike Thorson, who's one of the most knowledgeable guys in regards to blanks. Whether it be Kerry. Kerry's kind of busy. I try not to send him too much, you know.
He's fine.
Don't give out Kerry's email. Don't give out Kerry B at Batson Enterprises email, whatever you do. All right?
Oh!
Don't do that.
Just go say hi. Just go say hi. It's Carrie B.
Shh, quiet. Don't do that. Don't do that. Carrie's your man. All right, where's that thing? Where's the thing?
Where's the what thing?
That thing. Where's
Oh,
that thing?
okay. Okay, wait.
Okay.
And blank talk, take 3.
Oh, we have too much fun sometimes. We love it, don't we?
It's pretty okay.
All right. So,
Leanne thought it was funny.
yeah, Leanne thought it was funny. I'm sure Leanne thought it was funny. Anyways, we do so much stuff. It's just crazy how much different things we have and how much we have passion for this industry. But we're going to keep talking about special stuff. So I like to bring out special colors once in a while. Eden's going to show that we have a pink, but we don't have any in stock right now, so that's not good. But we do
have
what we do have.
orange, right?
We have
Is that
orange. Yes. What?
Oh, perfect for hunting season.
Orange. Here is our orange reel seat. So what I do every once in a while, I'll go ahead and I'll order, I don't know, 100 of every size and shape that we have. And right now we have,
What sizes?
I'm going to say CH20, 22, 23, 24s, AT 16, 17s, and 20s, and matching TRCAHs to go with it. So
For
those,
reals?
yeah. So we got a bunch of orange reel seats in stock.
Get it? No, did you get it? For
What?
reals?
For reals, yes. It is for reals, Eden. You are so sharp.
Did I get a gold star for that?
No,
Oh, that was funny.
that was funny. Yes,
And that's our regular orange, not the burnt one.
yes.
Yes.
This,
Some people have got the burnt one in the past.
yeah, they've got the burnt orange in the past. This is regular OR. We have a BOR, but this is OR. So there is a difference. The burnt orange is more of a bronze, and this is orange.
Like
So
a pumpkin.
If you're interested in orange reel
Pumpkins are
seats,
orange, right?
please feel free. Email me, bill@batsonenterprises.com, and I will make sure that you get some orange reel seats.
Beautiful.
All right.
Fun fact, me and my father are both colorblind. So if you hear me questioning what a color is and not asking him, that's why.
Fun fact.
We have other people pick the colors for us.
And I'm not real colorblind. I can't see, blues and oranges and things like that. But Eden's real colorblind. Anyways. All right, we're moving on. All right. Different things new that we have. Here's a special order that I did for somebody. And I want to say they backed out of the deal. So I have a couple hundred of these. And this is our,
Ooh.
it's a cool reel seat.
Oh.
That's our TX16 AFG. This has the IC insert, which is the carbon insert, with the TC on the outside. This was a special order for somebody, and they backed out of the deal. I have 100 of these.
I like these. That looks nice.
What I'll end up doing is I will send out a discontinued list or an overstock list to a lot of my distributors, but this one is pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah.
And this fits on a TX17 reel seat.
Do you have a TX17 here?
Yeah. I'll go ahead and open up that box. I'll show it. We can put it on this one for now. So it's a double keyed, so it won't fit a lot of other people's reel seats. I kind of like that it doesn't fit other people's reel seats because it fits mine.
Oh, and the lines go together.
Yeah. Oh, of course the lines go together. Whoop, whoop.
Oh, wait, it locks in perfectly. I want to show that.
Well, yeah, they should all lock in perfectly.
No, I'm talking about these.
The lines?
Yeah.
That's the design.
The aesthetic.
The aesthetic design. Unfortunately, that reel seat has been copied by some of our competition lately. I pointed it out and got in trouble for it.
When?
I did it online one day. Said, hey, that looks just like a blah, blah, blah. And anyways. I don't hold any punches sometimes. I've been nice. So, all right. Thanks, Eden.
You're welcome.
I know. I start to ramble or I start to show emotion or whatever you want to call it. I call it passion. But so
He's just passionate.
new special items. That's kind of cool. We've got some other.
As you can tell, we have a lot of stuff back here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know where to start with this. I mean, it's just little stuff. I
like these.
I do have some 8 AHD 28s. This would be if somebody wanted a big trolling rod to fit a number 28 reel seat holds like a 130. But if you're having a 130, most times you're going to have it on a aluminum butt. But some guys fish sharks. They want these bigger reel seats because of the diameter of some of the big glass blanks. Yes?
Wayne Dudus says that process is Lichtenberg fractal burning.
Nice.
Lichtenberg fractal burning
Thank you very much.
is what this is called.
Yep. Zapping.
And that was from Wayne?
Yep.
Wayne.
Thanks,
I
Wayne.
think Wayne's gonna win some.
Wayne, you're going to win something for that awesome. How did you know that? Do you do that?
Some people do. Well, the guy that did this obviously knew
I want to
about
know
it.
if the guy who knew the name of it, because that's a really intense. I don't know. Ow. Let's win something. What do we have?
Give him something. What do you
Yeah.
want? Ask him what he wants.
What do you want?
Give him something. Let's give him something.
We were doing secret giveaways today, and so I don't know what the giveaways are.
Me either. I never really thought about it. How about
Okay, Holly, can I know?
an orange reel seat? Send him an orange reel seat. Any size reel seat you want, Wayne. Please comment on there, and I'll send you an orange aluminum reel seat. If you're not a saltwater guy, then name something, and I'll send you something. Thanks for sharing that tidbit of information for us.
Yeah, send me a message at Batson Enterprises on Facebook. You're on it right now. Tell me what you want. We'll send it out to you as long as I have your address. And thank you for that wonderful piece of information. What was it called? The Lichtenberg fractal burning?
Yep. Perfect. Excellent. Cool. I think that's all we're going to share on the shelf today.
Okay, let's talk about some weird applications.
Yeah, let's talk about some items that I think I went over last week, but I wanted to mention again. Purple and red rollers. Go ahead and go up there.
Ones.
Let Holly see them. Purple and red rollers. These are stocking items. This is without bearings. This is their sleeved versions, which keeps their cost down. But if you look at anybody else's roller guides, not a lot of people have Japanese roller bearings in theirs. Okay. They don't want to see your face. They just want to see the color of the guide.
They want to see my face.
I know they did. Of course they wanted to see your face.
We're waiting on the double for both colors right now.
We don't have the doubles in both colors right now?
Yeah.
Oh. Waiting on the colors.
You're just throwing stuff around here.
Another,
like you own the place.
Another cool item people don't know about. Okay, so this is a DPZ tip top that we came out with. It's a flange ring tip top in smaller designs.
Interesting.
And this is a zirconium ring. It's kind of has a different design. It's not as protected, but it has its applications. So nowadays, a lot of guys are using this particular guide because they're sticking their rod, bass fishermen with the fish lures, they're sticking their rod in the water trying to pop off their lure off of a log or off of some rock areas. So what happens is when they stick this in there, say this is the lure, and it slides down and it hits the lure, and they're pushing it, trying to push it off, right? They're pushing it backwards, trying to get it unhooked.
Yeah.
Right? What they're doing is they're popping these rings out. I don't care whose ring it is. You put enough pressure on somebody's rings this way,
Yeah.
it's going to pop the ring. So we came out with this design. I'm sorry. Maybe show it up there, Eden. It's called a DPZ, deep press frame. As you can see, it cannot come off from the front. These have been around for a long time in regards to a saltwater series, but we brought them out in smaller guides in a 5-ring, 6-ring, and an 8-ring for the bass market. The SU top is in the saltwater market, same design kind of thing. So what they're doing, like I said, they're trying to, and they're even doing this crazy thing I saw lately. I see these young kids, they take their reel off of their rod and they slide their whole rod down. Yeah. So they take their reel off, hold the reel in their hand, and slide the whole rod. Say it's 20 feet out and it's stuck on a tree and they can't get to it. They take their rod off and they slide it down and try to pop off their lure. So they just threw their rod in the water.
Where did you see this?
On YouTube.
Is this a thing? Confirm and deny.
Confirmed. Look it up.
Confirmed. I'm asking the cameraman right here.
I'm
Jeff,
telling
is this
you.
confirmed?
And this is craziness. I'm not taking my $300 custom rod to save a $10 lure. I'm probably not doing it with big custom rods. They're probably doing it with like a Walmart $9.99 special or something. But they're actually taking it off and sliding it down and holding the line and keeping it tight so they can slide it down to try to get their lure off.
How are they getting their rod back?
If it pops off, they just pull it in. We put the reel back on, line it back in, done deal. So what happens when they slide it down and it breaks the line?
Yeah.
And they lose their rod?
Oh.
Yeah.
They're kids.
Break tips a lot.
Yeah, they break a lot of tips. So anyways, that's the new DPZ design. All right?
Cool beans.
I'm just doing some...
Everybody's confirming, yes, it's a thing.
Confirmed.
Yeah, that's just craziness. Somebody told me about it the other day and I couldn't believe it. These kids these days, you know? All right.
We don't recommend doing that with a Rainshadow.
No, I don't recommend it. Let's do some other things.
I want to know secret applications.
Okay. Talk about some secret applications. Different things that people are doing that are really cool. We have a lot of rod builders here. Out of my 22 employees, I'm going to say half of them, or close to half of them, are rod builders. So I went around, we've all got our tips and tricks and different things. So I asked them to give me a couple. So I got some tips and tricks.
I'm ready.
So what's really popular right now in our neck of the woods is the rail rods, right? They've got a long rear grip. This has a number 24 Alps reel seat, and it's got the cork composite.
And the cold shrink?
And the cold shrink over the top.
So, fun fact, we actually have a video coming out about how to do this process.
Yes.
It was actually done on this exact rod. So if you check out our YouTube in the next couple of days, we will be posting an instructional video on how to do that.
Excellent. Thank you, Eden.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Eddie does this. Eddie's a big rod builder and builds a lot of rods for the California market. As you can see, it has the cork tape with the cold shrink over the top. And this is just bulletproof. There's nothing you can do. This is just pretty much an extension of the blank, and just build it up so you can put it on the rail, and fight those big tuna that they're fighting.
Yeah.
I think Eddie's actually building this one for a giveaway at the PCS show.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, that's pretty
Or
neat.
it might be in the competition. There's a rod building competition going on at the same time.
Yeah. Okay, so what was his tip and trick?
So his tips and tricks is, how do I finish off the front? Yeah, I can put the hosel down. I'll run the hosel down for you. All right. So the hosel that goes right onto the blank. Excuse me.
Hi!
Hey!
Oh!
Sorry. Is probably a number 12.
Here, tip and trick.
Tips and tricks, a little saliva.
Earwax.
Earwax works good too. A little earwax.
Oh, there you go. You got it on.
Okay, so the hosel that fits on here is probably a number 11, I'm going to say, that fits right onto the blank, right? But it doesn't fill that gap. So Eddie's got another one, and this is the number 24, right? And he slides it down, and it goes over the number 10 and fills the gap. And you have a nice smoother transition. You cover the cork tape.
It looks nice.
And it does look nice. So you want to go ahead and show that, Eden?
Yeah.
I think you might be able to pop off that first one and show them the first.
Me?
Yeah, you got fingernails?
Not really.
Okay, so you can see that it helps with the transition. And it hides the cork tape and how I finish up. And I believe everybody, can you pull it off? Oh yeah, so there it is before with the smaller hosel, and then he takes a larger hosel and puts it over the top. Good job, Eden. Showing how to make a transition. Good job, Eden. And
Thanks.
good job, Eddie, by the way. That's a great tips and tricks. And personally, I believe anything on this rod is going to be pretty much saltwater, because I'm going to put titaniums on there and I'm going to put, wraps. But I think it's important, this is just me, always put a finish coat over your hosels, because that's the first thing that's going to crack. Yeah, we try to use the best rubber, we try to have it, UV protectant and all the stuff, but still, if anything's going to fail, it's going to be one of these hosels, right, or your winding check. So I always put finish coat up to the top of my hosel. That way you never have to worry about it cracking.
Smart move.
Yeah, it's a smart move. Nice job.
Pretty all right.
That is pretty all right.
There you go. Here you go, Eddie.
Another trick Eddie had, we're talking a little Eddie right now. Eddie Liable from
Blacksmith Custom Rods.
Thank you. Blacksmith Custom Rods, and also an employee of Batson Enterprises, or a team member. Yes.
Wesley Mills.
Wesley Mills.
I said a previous episode you mentioned donating rods for charity. He wants to know who to contact if he wants to donate a rod.
Oh, donating rods for charity. We do it very frequently. We always have builders around who can build rods for us. We supply components, and then we give them away to charity.
I think he meant if he wanted to build one.
We do a lot of charity work. So right now I think I'm having 15 or plus rods built for an event I'm going to be doing, where we're going to try to give them away. Some of them go to veterans or armed forces and things like that. I know that we do builds for Kids for Rollo. We just did 10 builds for a vet group in Florida.
Fishing with America's Finest.
Fishing with America's Finest. We just sent 10 rods down to them. We sent rods down to Fishing with Kids program.
Yes.
So yeah, we do a lot of that.
And if you wanted to be a part of it, you can send Bill an email at bill@batsonenterprises.com.
Yes, you can. You can send it to me. I'll be more than happy to talk to you about it. And if you wanted to build some rods and so we can donate them to somebody else, be more than happy to send you some kits. Obviously, I'll do a little background check on you, make sure you're just not contacting me for the heck of it. That does happen, but most people who are watching our show are legitimate rod people. So, yes, so contact me.
Oh, who's a better fisherman, Bill or Carrie?
Who's a better fisherman, Bill or Carrie?
I'm gonna say Carrie. I'm gonna say Carrie. Carrie's one of the finest fishermen I've ever known, next to my father. Very talented. Multi-species angler, very dedicated, more dedicated than I could be because of circumstances. Obviously, I run a company and I have a lot of more time devoted to that. I have a wife and 3 kids. I have a lot more time devoted to that than I did in the past. So in regards to who's a better fisherman, Carrie Batson. You can write it down.
Whoa, we got it on recording.
I've always said it. I've never once denied that Carrie wasn't a better fisherman.
Whoa, you want to restart and retry to answer that question? Are you sure?
I'm positive.
You're sticking with it?
Yeah, that's my story, and I'm sticking with it.
His final answer.
That is my final answer. Yeah. So, anyways.
You heard it here, folks.
Yeah, and you can make sure you tell Carrie I said it too. So his head will give it a
And
little
you
bit
can
bigger.
email him at.
And you can email him at. All right, let's move on. All right.
Okay,
This was a kind of a different one.
This is different. I like this.
I've never thought about this, but this is a little different. So this is a BC style butt cap. What this particular builder did is he drilled a hole in the top of it and he split it down the side. And he did this so he can put it on a rod through the hole. Through the hole. Up here maybe a little bit. And it kind of acts like a handle.
Hand wrapper.
Yeah. So you can spin your blank.
Without having to.
Without getting oil.
Yeah.
There's oils in your hands. And when I first started building decades ago, I didn't think much about it, and I remember this one time I was eating smoked fish and eating potato chips and building a fishing rod, and I'm wrapping a rod, and I go to put finish coat on it, and
It just slides right off.
yeah, it kind of runs away from it because now you've contaminated your thread. But this is a good way to, without having to touch the blade, to turn it. It's just a
Tips and tricks.
everybody has butt
Pro
caps sitting around.
tips.
Everybody has butt caps sitting around. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Other things.
We have more things.
Don't forget, everybody. This I don't think this is in our catalog.
It's not?
It is
I
not
looked
in
for
our
it.
catalog. Cork tape. We sell cork tape. This is a stocking item for us. Its part number is called cork tape.
Cork tape.
Yep, just like that. Cork tape.
Can you repeat it one more time?
Yeah, cork tape. So, FYI, we do carry cork tape.
And that will be a part of our Rail Rod video that's going to be coming out on YouTube.
Yep.
Yes, Jeff.
Yes.
There was a question on the pink aluminum.
Yes.
Where can they get those?
These, email me. I can look for the last distributor that bought them. I think Sam at Island Fishing Tackle would have some. Roy's Bait and Tackle would have some. Get Bit would have some. Email me, bill@batsonenterprises.com. Let me know what size you're looking for, and I will try to research it and find you a pink reel seat, an Alps pink reel seat.
Woohoo! It's a nice one.
Thank you. All right, where are we? We did the cork tape. We did the butt cap. Okay, we're moving this way.
We're moving this way.
All right, so another product people sometimes forget is the pipe extension.
Ooh.
What is a pipe extension? It's a piece of aluminum. It says Alps on it. It has a size. This was an Alps 17. This is an Alps 17 reel seat. It goes on the back end like this, and then you would put your rear grip on here. And the reason for the extension is a lot of people are putting a locking nut. We have locking nuts also. LN17 would be the part number, but they use it for an extension. So they make sure that they can open up their reel wide enough, depending on the feet, because a lot of the feet on spinning and casting reels are not standardized. So one manufacturer might have one that's 2 inches, and the other one might have one that's 3 inches, one might have 4 inches. So you have to be able to open up your reel seat. And this gives you more room to open it up.
Oh,
So it's a pipe extension.
pretty neat.
But also at the same time, they're taking this pipe extension and they're putting it on the front of the reel seat like a little foregrip. Let me see it. There we go. This is the 17. That's correct. That was a 20. And they're taking the pipe extension and they're using it like a foregrip, whether it be bait caster. Give me that 17 bait caster again. So, for instance, you wanted to add to the front of your bait caster. You would put this little 17 on there, all right? And this would be like a little foregrip. This is the tips and tricks.
Tips and tricks.
Tips and tricks. So that would go right on the front of your casting seat, because a lot of people aren't putting foregrips on there anymore. I mean, I know people are just putting a winding check on there, which we have different winding checks that fit on there too. But if you wanted something more decorative, you put a little,
That's pretty.
yeah, so it's like an extension.
It makes it fish better.
Right. It doesn't make your fish better.
The prettier it is. Yes,
Okay.
Jeff.
David's asking if we could show the rod gripper again. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. David wants to see the rod gripper.
And then, like,
Open it up in front of the camera so people can see it.
So he drilled a hole in the back right there, and then he split it open. So your tip just goes right through there,
it actually snaps onto the hole.
and it snaps onto the whole rod, and then you can just use it to spin. Pretty neat. Yeah?
Yeah, pretty cool. He was asking to see that again. Really simple trick, you know, butt caps are $1 a piece, or I don't know, $2 a piece. Makes it easy. So remember, little things that make those custom rods special. I mean, you can have silver and blue. Obviously, you can have blue and blue.
I like the yellow and green.
You can yellow.
That's what that is, right?
Yellow and green.
Yeah.
You know, different things like that. Just because it says it's a trim ring for an Alps reel seat doesn't mean it can't be a winding check for larger saltwater rods, right? Just because it's a pipe extension doesn't mean it can't be used as a foregrip, decorative foregrip. So these are all the custom stuff that people are doing. And that's what we're about. I mean, the custom market is a small part of our business, but is where our passion is and where we all started from.
Yeah.
Is custom rod building. So you got some more parts and pieces, blah, blah, blah. Moving on. Another popular item is our AF2. And these come in a bunch of different colors: blue, gold, green, red, silver, black, yada, yada, yada. And it goes on the back of a rod. Fits on our regular 20 tenon. This is a number 20. It's grooved. It's easy, good for gluing. But it looks kind of plain. You know, you could probably shape it and do some other things to it. But what looks cool is I take my TR CAH 20 in all the different colors: cobalt blue, red, silver, green, whatever. And now it's a trim ring. So it is a smooth transition, and it smooths out really nice. You would arbor it up. I don't know if Holly can get close. You can see the transition. So it's like a transition ring, but it's a TR CAH 20. Fits that. Little things like that. Just because I said it's a trim ring doesn't mean it can't be used for other things. So if you have any questions about this, you can email me and I can put it on paper so you can understand. So AF2 butt cap.
Secret applications.
This is a weighted butt cap. You know, if you have longer rods and you want a little bit of weight, I'm sure the weight's in the catalog. You can see that. And the TRCAH 20.
Mike Swan wants to know, is ICRBE happening this year, and are you going?
As far as I know, the ICRBE in Winston-Salem is happening. Batson will not be attending this year for a few different reasons. But yeah, we won't be there. But we will be at an event. The next event that we will be at the PCS show, February 18th, 19th, and 20th.
Orange County?
Ooh, in Orange County, California, at the Orange County Convention Center, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Or Fairgrounds?
Fairgrounds.
Fairgrounds.
It's
Orange County Fairgrounds.
It's closer to home for us. I can drive there and do a display. I'll have my whole family there.
Yeah, I'll be there.
My daughter will be there. My son will be there. My sister will be there. I will be there. Holly will be there. Eden.
That's my name again.
Eddie will be there.
Everyone's going to be there.
My wife might fly down. Italo Busi.
We're going to have a rod builders meetup. So if you are interested about coming and seeing us and hanging out, we're going to be doing some demos. We're going to be hanging around. The PCS show. Email Bill at Batson Enterprises for more information.
Yeah, we'll be definitely promoting that show. The ICRBE show is a great event. It has been for many years. Batson did display at that show for 16 years straight. And it's not that we don't support that industry. It just doesn't work in our schedule this year. Yeah, the dates, right. Yes?
Brian Schaefer's going to be there.
Oh, Brian Schaefer, thank you.
Doc Ski says he's going to be there.
Yep.
Doc Ski's going to be there.
And Forrest Mackey's watching.
And Forrest
Excellent.
Mackey.
Excellent.
Hey.
I think that California gathering will be a great event for all rod builders in the area, and that's what we're about. You know, obviously, the manufacturers in California are plentiful also. You know, we do business with every one of them, whether it be United Composites, which is a great company, Seeker, CalStar, Phoenix, and Fishing Syndicate.
Woo.
Are the manufacturers down there in California, plus thousands of rod builders in California.
Yes.
So we're looking forward to that event. Tell a friend. Let's make it a awesome event. We're going to have a big 40 by 20 booth. We're going to have a bunch of specials going on. Sam will be there from Island Fishing Tackle as our distributor. There's a rod competition. Darren Dohe from 310 Rod Works will be doing a rod building competition, and it's going to be a limited to so many people. We're going to get that information out soon so everybody can prepare.
Woohoo!
This is a non-biased rod building. You can build anything you want on anything you want. I think the theme is going to be bluefin because all the bluefin in California, whether it be the nice schooly 30-pound bluefin or it could be the potentially 400-pound bluefin that they're catching in California right now.
No discrimination.
No discrimination. No discrimination. All right, good. Another thing I like to do, I take fly grips and make foregrips out of them for my saltwater rods.
Oh.
They have a nice contour. This is
Yeah.
a full well grip, and it has cork composite. And a lot of times I'll use this as a foregrip on saltwater rods or bigger game freshwater rods where you're going to want to put cork.
Yeah.
So just because it says it's a fly grip doesn't mean it's a fly grip. Just because it says a bass rod doesn't mean you can't catch other things with it. Remember all the crossovers.
Yeah. Crossover applications. There's hundreds of them.
Hundreds and hundreds of crossovers. One more thing I want to show.
Last thing. Are you ready? Is it going to be amazing?
No, it's pretty basic.
Okay.
They're all amazing, even. Right? Anyways, this is a rear grip EVA. This particular one is a 9-inch rear grip. Just because it's a rear grip doesn't mean it has to stay a rear grip. So I've built many rods where I turn it around, I put an EVA butt cap on it, and make that as a foregrip. I will encase this in heat shrink. So I'll put I like the velvet,
Yeah.
the HSTNF, where I would put a heat shrink over the top. I would obviously poke a hole through it and ream it out to fit whatever I'm building.
Mm-hmm.
And that could be a foregrip. And it has a little flare at the top
pretty
instead of just
neat.
being straight.
Yeah.
Good for rod holders. And the winding check matches up nice to the top of it.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Make it nice and pretty.
Make it nice and pretty.
Make it blingy.
Yep. So I know we didn't talk about blanks today, but we did cover a lot of componentry.
Component talk. That's what we were today.
It was definitely component top. A lot of different things. Oh, one more thing.
Oh.
And this is just crossovers. We're keeping crossovers. So a lot of people say, Bill, what's a good spinning guide for a popping rod? Popping rods are very popular right now. I would take my Alps XN guides, right, and make spinning rods. This is a number 40. If I'm going to take an educated guess, this is a number 40. And on a popping rod, I'd probably spin it around this way and then run the rest of my guides that way just because I think it looks cool and it's different. And the line doesn't slap when you're using a big spinning reel because the spinning reels you're using on these, sometimes the spool is bigger than this. So when the line comes down, it kind of slaps over here. But if you come down here, it cones quicker. That's why they do it, because of the size of the spool of these big spinning reels. I use an Accurate 20. I know it doesn't equate to much. It probably equate to a size 8,000 for more of the Shimano size ratings. I don't know why a 20, but anyways, they came up with a 20. Probably 20 millimeter outer diameter of the spool. I'm not sure where Accurate got their number. Size of an 85 or a 10,000 or 15,000. If you put it this way, that line, because the spool's so big, it might slap, or does slap, this frame a little bit. That's why they turned the guide around this way. So just crossover, just because it's an Alps. Yeah, you didn't know that. A lot of people didn't know that. Just because it's an Alps casting guide or an Alps guide, casting guide, doesn't mean it can't be a big spinning guide. So bingo, spinning guide. Doesn't have to be on top, it can be on the bottom. Perfect for those popping applications or any heavy spinning applications.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Bada bing, bada boom. Did we give anything away?
We did to the guy who.
Oh, they gave us the name of that?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Besides that, it's a secret.
It's a secret.
It's a secret.
Yeah.
Any questions out there, Jeff? I know we kind of just rambled today, and Eden just stood around looking pretty.
Hey, I showed off some stuff. I made some funnies.
Yeah, you did. You're good with that. You're good with that. I think that's about it.
Yeah. Couple housekeeping
There
things.
we go. Give me some housekeeping.
I'll give you some housekeeping.
Thanks.
We love reading your comments. We love hearing your questions. Please, if you have any more comments after this episode or about anything in general, comment them, and also send an email if you want. Bill@BatsonEnterprises.com, Batson@BatsonEnterprises.com. We're here to answer your questions. That's why we have Blank Talk.
That's it. That's it, most definitely. Little FYI, I will be taking a vacation with my wife, and I leave, and I will not be here next week, so there will not be, unless Eden wants to pull one by herself.
I don't think that would go very well.
Anyways, there will not be a Blank Talk Friday next week. And if you have any suggestions about different things you want us to talk about, let us know. pretty cool right now. We don't have anything on the floor. I know we have some big shipments coming in. I'm glad they didn't come in the middle of our taping.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
That does happen sometimes. But inventories are good. Everybody's healthy. We're a blessed family. I just want to say thank you to everybody that supports us and supports what we do. And it's our pleasure to support you and give back. Pay it forward.
Yeah.
Whenever you get a chance, pay it forward. Help somebody out. So besides that, I just want to say thanks again. And aloha and
Fish on.
fish on. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.